Saquon Barkley wasn't just doubted, he was ignored. And now? He's got a Super Bowl ring, a Madden cover, and 2 NFC East teams circling the drain with regret. Before we dive into this bombshell, smash that like button, subscribe for more NFL fire, and let us know in the comments. Did Dallas or Washington blow it by passing on Saquon? Now let's talk about how the most electric running back in the league went from being left on red in free agency to torching the teams that ghosted him. During a casual Twitch stream at teammate Devonta Smith's charity softball event, Barkley opened up on his 2024 free agency, and it stunned fans. "I never heard a word from the Commanders or Dallas," Barkley said bluntly. And just to make sure everyone knew exactly how he felt, that's why it's BTA, belt to A, when I see them. It's rare to see a player of Barkley's caliber speak with that level of honesty. But this was raw, real, personal. This is a man who was drafted number 2 overall by the New York Giants back in 2018. A man who at one point was the New York Giants. He was the future, the face, the hope. And yet, when the moment came for teams to come calling in 2024, crickets. Not even a phone call from Washington. Not even a text from Dallas. The disrespect was real. Barkley walked into free agency as the top running back on the market. A 2-time Pro Bowler, a freak athlete, and still in his prime. But not only did the Giants let him test the market, they barely fought to bring him back. The result? Barkley signed a 3-year, $37.75 million deal with the rival Philadelphia Eagles in March 2024. And that deal lit a fire in him that never went out. Once he put on midnight green, Barkley exploded. 2,005 rushing yards, 8th most in a single season in NFL history, first-team All-Pro honors, a Madden 26 cover, and oh yeah, a Super Bowl ring after a dominant playoff run capped by a win over the Kansas City Chiefs. And just when people thought he'd slow down, the Eagles locked him up again, this time with a 2-year, $41.2 million extension, from doubted to dominant. But Barkley's comments revealed a deeper truth about today's NFL. Even the best running backs are being overlooked. Teams like Dallas and Washington had massive needs in the backfield. The Cowboys lost Tony Pollard. The Commanders were in full rebuild mode, and yet they passed on Barkley without a second thought. Dallas went on to target Derrick Henry instead, who signed a 1-year deal after leading the league in rushing. That's how wild the running back market has become. Injuries, longevity concerns, changing offensive philosophies. General managers are scared to commit to RBs, no matter how elite they are. But Barkley made them pay. Against the Dallas Cowboys last season, 233 yards of pure punishment. Against the Washington Commanders, a mind-blowing 296 yards and 4 touchdowns across 2 games. The belt wasn't just metaphorical, it was statistical, it was physical, it was painful, and the fans saw it. They felt it. Social media lit up with reactions to Barkley's admission, shock, support, and yes, a bit of revenge satisfaction. Because what Barkley did wasn't just personal, it was a message to every team that treats running backs like they're disposable. You can't put a price tag on what Barkley brought to the Eagles' offense. His vision, his balance, his explosiveness. He became the engine behind one of the NFL's most lethal attacks. While quarterbacks and receivers got the spotlight, Barkley did the dirty work, and did it better than anyone. And while Cowboys fans questioned why their front office hesitated, and while Washington fans wondered what could have been, Barkley just smiled and ran straight through their defenses. This wasn't just a comeback story. This was personal redemption. From the silence of free agency to the roar of Lincoln Financial Field, from the sidelines of doubt to the center of a championship parade. Saquon Barkley's 2024 season wasn't just a career revival. It was a statement to the Giants, to the Commanders, to the Cowboys, and to the entire NFL. Doubt him at your own risk, because next time Saquon sees your team on the schedule, it's BTA all over again. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Did the Cowboys or Commanders make the biggest mistake? Or did Barkley just land exactly where he was meant to be? Share this video with a friend who still thinks running backs don't matter. Thanks for watching.